let's take a few minutes to talk about whether it is worth getting into the music business or the music industry anymore. Hey everybody, my name is Travis Mark. I'm the host of the Musician's Mentor podcast and now this Musician's Mentor YouTube channel. Regardless whether you are new to the channel or have been here before, please do take a look around, drop us some comments, share some videos, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. So I want to talk about whether it's still worth getting into the music business or the music industry or pursuing a music career full time. It's an interesting topic, one which came to mind recently when a music teacher friend of mine asked me to talk to one of his students who wants to pursue music as a career and has gone to New York to do so. He wanted some of my insight and thoughts on this career path. And I thought, well, this would be a good thing to talk about on the channel because he's probably not alone. Let me start by saying, if you can do something else, if you are after financial security or just an easier way of making a living, then you possibly want to pursue that. However, if you don't feel like you can do anything else, if you feel like this is your calling and you need to pursue this path, then this is for you. It's not going to be an easy path. There are going to be a lot of things that a lot of people with normal lifestyles take for granted that you will only figure out as a musician when you don't have those same normalcies. Things like retirement plans, things like regular social lives, things like financial security, or the simple things that maybe get taken for granted in relationships. I'm not saying that these things cannot be created in a musician's world, but they are harder because typically you are working weekends, you are working holidays, you're working all the important dates that other people have off. So from a social perspective, it can be difficult. That's not to say you can't get yourself to a point that you can have normalcy. Same with the finances. Finances can be tricky as a musician because you might make a ton of money one month and you might not make any money the next month. Now this, once again, can be figured out if you start getting a real grasp on your finances as early as possible so that you can maybe put some away for a rainy day, so that you can think about retirement plans and potential saving or purchases that you might be trying to do. It's doable. Music for me has been the greatest gift in my life. Away from the opportunities it has afforded me, it has allowed me to travel to places that I don't think I ever would have seen if it wasn't for music. It's allowed me to open my mind because I've been around different people, personalities, and cultures that I don't believe I would have been around if it wasn't for music. Additionally, as well as the creative outlet it allows me to have, it has also taught me many life skills, things like timing, things like patience, perseverance, the value of hard work, an open-minded type approach when it comes to different people's points of view and opinions and their execution of music or the way they think about it. It's taught me problem-solving skills as well as a critical hearing type ability that has allowed me to pick up certain nuances that I don't think I would have paid attention to if it wasn't for music. And it's just given me bonds and friendships that I don't believe I would have if it wasn't for some of the hardships that we go through together as musicians. So is a music career worth trying to pursue? Is the music business or a music path worth traveling? I can't necessarily answer that for you, but I will say this, it will be interesting and you'll learn things about yourself in the process, which I think is a good thing. Getting to discover yourself, getting to think a little bit out the box. It's not going to be easy. And with this video, I am not trying to sway anybody into pursuing this as a career. But to go back to the start, if this is your calling, if this is what you feel you have to do, give it everything. Give it full dedication. Work at it every single day. Go network. Go gig. Be a good guy. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. I've made mistakes. I've said that before. I've burnt a couple bridges. I'm not in any way, shape, or form perfect, and I don't claim to be. But the rewards that come with all of that hard work, in my opinion, are well worth it. If you do decide to go on this path, I wish you great success. Stay positive. Self-motivation is without a doubt the biggest thing you will need to learn, because once you get to a certain age and you realize that people don't think it's cute just because you're a kid who plays music anymore, you have to find ways to be happy within yourself. I hope that helps. If it does, drop me a comment below. If you'd like me to delve into any specific topics more, drop a comment below. I mentioned it earlier, but please do hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one.